Hi, this is Tom Inge again, recording live in the Inge kitchen in Hyde Park, Cincinnati, Ohio. We're going to be making today a very tasty sushi dish. You're going to love it. Yes, I said sushi. It's fabulous. It's a very simple recipe. In fact, you can find it probably on the back of the rice bag, but I'll show you in just a minute. We're going to use sushi rice. We're going to use a little bit of rice vinegar and avocado, imitation crab legs. Of course, you could go buy the raw fish if you want, but not in the heartland here. If I was nearer to a coast or an ocean, maybe so. What else? Oh, I usually put a little cucumber in it just for a little extra texture, and that's about it. So, without further ado, let's get started with this sushi for you. All right, as you can see, the rice is finished up and it is all done. And we're going to season it up now. So to season the rice, we add a little rice vinegar, shown here. And I have to confess to not being real scientific about this. I just add maybe, I guess probably a tablespoon, tablespoon and a half, something like that. And I also add in some colorful sesame seeds. These are black toasted sesame seeds you see here. Alright, so the next step was to go ahead and cut up the ingredients. We got the avocado, imitation crab legs, and we got our cucumbers just to give it a little crunch. The imitation crab legs gives it a protein, of course, and you know, this is wild Alaska pollock, as well as even some king crab meat, they call it. So you're getting a fair bit of protein. Looks like on the back of the package they're talking about 6 grams for every 2 pieces of this, and I've cut the each piece in half, so probably getting about 3 grams per roll, 3 grams of protein per roll, just from the crab meat alone. And then the other important thing is the roasted seaweed. Of course, that's basically the base that we roll it up in. See the nice, authentic looking product that they're advertising there for the roasted seaweed package. So then, putting it all together, what we do is we get our piece of seaweed paper, and we get into our rice over here. So this has already been seasoned with, I don't know, a couple tablespoons of rice vinegar, and also has a few little sesame seeds just for looks and a little bit of taste there, a little bit of crunch to it. And this is spread out pretty thin. You see the spatula I'm using works nicely. It just comes with the rice cooker usually. And we spread it out over about half of the paper. It's important not to take up more than half the paper, and you'll see why in just a second. I take my finger, dip it into some water, and make one edge of it very, very wet, and that has the effect of helping it to stick. Go ahead and cut the meat a little bit, like so, put a piece of the cucumber on, a few pieces of the avocado. Now these are pretty thick pieces of avocado because guess what? I love avocado. Can't get enough avocado. I think it's good for my complexion, you see. And then we're just going to take it next and roll it right on up. You see how the edge is already starting to furl a little bit up there? So you got to work quickly, or else that'll roll up and not come together. I go ahead and press it down, make it kind of tight. That's sticky rice, so that makes it stick together. And this is kind of something you have to practice, no doubt about it. You get it right, get these rolls to come out. It only takes a couple times though. And then I usually flip it over like that, and then I give it a little squeeze on the ends like so. You see that? Just give it a little squeeze, hug it all together in there, and you can just ooh, get a little avocado squirt out there. Not that in. Okay, and then you just unroll it, and you should have a nice little sushi roll there. Well, with the exception of having lost a little avocado piece. It's alright, we'll use them later. After that, I take my knife, I dip it into my water, and then I'll just cut off a few pieces of sushi, like so. And, uh-oh. Looks like Ruby's found somebody in the backyard to bark at. What's going on, Ruby? And then you just, you have the product here of your labor.